Hello, SolarLune here, and this is Valchion. Yes, this is a devlog video. I haven't made these in quite a while. Quite a while, and yeah, it's been quite a while. But I thought that it'd be good to kind of give an update on what's going on, how the game's shaping up. So if you're looking at this, a couple things you might notice. First of all, this video is being uploaded in high resolution. I'm still kind of working the kinks out on recording these videos, but they're getting better, more fluid, more quality. You know, I'm working on it, so that's good. The game itself, as you probably can see, is shaping up. Well, let me just go ahead and say what's going on here. Basically, you're starting out in a different place. Firstly, so it's been a while since the last video. So if you've been watching on Twitter or on different places where I post about my progress, you probably know that, you know, I've been doing things like this. But if you've just been watching on YouTube, then you don't know that basically I'm starting the game in a different place than just outside the city gate. You're now starting from inside Simon's apartment. So anyway, he wakes up. He's like, you know, what happened? What's going on? You know, what's going on here? So anyway, you'll be able to control him and just look around here inside of his house. You're probably looking at the graphics, and it is a little different as far as how everything's kind of shaping up. I switched from the single texture mode in Blender to the GLSL mode. So now I have like smooth shading and lighting and things like that. So there's a little like light coming off of these fires. There's some shadows on the ground. You probably can't see them from here, but they are there. So you'll head down this hole and you can still look around there. And that's a rock I just put there for debug purposes. So it's a statue with something engraved on it. Someone says, "Are you prepared to sacrifice everything you hold dear for the greater good?" What? Huh? Who said that? Answer now. Are you prepared to sacrifice everything you hold dear for the greater good? So this is a little like question, multiple choice kind of thing where you can say, "Yeah, I am prepared," or "Nah, I'm not prepared at all," and it'll change what what gets said afterwards. So this is kind of a simple little choice where you get to say what what you feel on the matter. And the statue or someone says, "Idealism and reality are often incompatible. For what you aim for is rarely what you receive. What is the greater good? That in which everything is normal. Perhaps your paradise is another's agony." And so the statue side to side, it says, "Take this. Perhaps one day we shall meet again." Simon says he was kind of a downer, whoever he was. So basically, this is just kind of showing off, just kind of a weird place, and I just wanted to kind of develop the story a little more in the game. And there's a crate here. Look inside, and there's the pistol, the old mainstay pistol that you find in the game. And so it explains what it is. It looks like that kind of a pistol, an MP100. But why is it down here? Anyway, it seems like it shoots rubber bullets that sting like heck. So anyway, that's where you get your first weapon, and then you use that. And I have everything right now to go ahead and shoot your way through there. And then when you go through this opening, you come out at the front of Simon's apartment building. So you can probably see everything's kind of dismal. You probably see the shadows on the ground. That's one of the reasons I went to GLSL mode in Blender, was for the nice shadows and things like that, the nice lighting. And so that's pretty cool. I thought I turned off the cinematics. For some reason it didn't turn off. Alright, well, anyway, yeah. So basically with GLSL mode, I have the ability to spawn, normal GLSL lights and things. Blender actually can supports spawning new lights and lights in-game dynamically. Interestingly, it's just that you can only spawn basically one of each light at a time. So I basically just sidestep this by having a lot of lights hidden in multiple scenes that you just add in. And it adds in one at a time. And for some reason, these flames aren't animating. That's very odd. Very odd indeed. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Forget it. I'll just continue on with the devlog. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on there as to why those aren't animating. But anyway, yeah, the upside of that lighting is that you get this nice lighting on top of the cool graphics, and that's basically what I'm looking for, what I was aiming for, and that's kind of the thing that I was looking at and trying to decide. Was the old lighting I had was pretty good. I liked the way it looked, but it took a lot of the CPU time to actually calculate the lighting. And so I thought, well, I could do it that way, or I could just have Blender do it, because if you use buffer shadows, or I'm sorry, simple shadows, it actually works with 2D sprites. So that's the way that I decided to do things, and I think it's looking pretty good. It could still use some tweaking and stuff, but I think that it's a pretty good solution or update here. Let me. Whoa, hey, whoa. There we go. So you saw these blocks rise when I destroyed that robot. These blocks are special blocks that I just came up with after playing a little bit of Wind Waker on my Wii U. Basically, when you defeat an enemy, the blocks rise. It's like, you know, a lot of Zelda games, a lot of NES games do that kind of thing. And I thought it'd be an interesting thing to add in. I'm not sure if I shared this before, but basically, when you roll, I changed the mechanics so that you have like full control while you roll. I'll probably add a stamina gauge or something like that, because it's way too overpowered right now. I'm basically Sonic, but red. I mean, it's like, it's way too useful. So anyway, that's part of the things I've been working on. Now, the cool thing about this lighting, I mean, that looks pretty cool. This lighting effect actually looks pretty cool. I really like that as a kind of side effect. I did program in the fire to spawn a light, but I just didn't really pay attention to these areas after doing it. So, oh no! Ah, okay, that was an accident. I thought there was an invisible wall here. Yeah. Something that's really interesting is that basically, with this kind of lighting system in mind, I remade the lighting from the flashlight to work with this, as well as to be a more point light based thing. So you probably noticed that the shadows are point light-ish, like, you know, in the way that it works. This is actually a spotlight that's overhead, and that's a spotlight that's overhead, like really close to the player, and it works pretty well. I like it. I like the effect. What else? Something I added in the graphics options here is a pixelation filter that kind of makes things all blocky. So that's kind of a cool effect, and kind of helps to make the lighting less sharp. It looks a lot better if the window's small, so I kind of have to make it scale with the window size, but it works pretty well. So I mean, I kind of wish I had like a ton of new things, but I've been working on basically kind of ironing out details with this, changing that GLSL, you know, mechanic, or making it work with GLSL mode, and then, you know, mostly stuff like that. So doing some hot swapping here. So it's been mostly stuff like that I've been working on, not really new mechanics or new items or anything like that. But hopefully I'll be able to add more things, get more development log videos out there, kind of get the game more underway. But I think I mean, there's something about this light that makes me want to make so many more underground and dark areas. It's such a cool effect that really seems to work well. So that's basically most of the things I've been working on, is just this kind of stuff, adding features like that, you know, things like that. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll have a really cool update next that's coming out, and I'll be able to make this really look nice. Alright, well, thanks very much for watching. I've been SolarLune. If you feel like leaving any comments or suggestions, please feel free to do so. And thank you very much once again for watching and following my channel. And hopefully I'll be able to keep more updates and things coming out more regularly. Alright, thanks.